If you want me to follow you, don't come and start threatening me with hellfire. No, don't do that. Now that one self will make me rebel you the more. But if you come from a place of love, from a place of sacrifice, then I will listen to you. I will say, okay, no wahala, yeah, you dey try, sha. I will follow you if I talk. Make I still, because if I talk, you understand? So that does not dismiss the facts. That does not dismiss the existence, and that does not dismiss the purpose. You get? Now make I leave this to people because they have been going on and on with this, the existence of God, and nobody them start time as a matter of fact. Nobody them start time. A lot of atheists, I don't even Wole Soyinka. I don't think Wole Soyinka believes in God, the existence of God. You get? So, but if you ask now, we go tell you say na Big Bang. Say the Big Bang, say na new, say you get a neutron and this thing now collide and something. That is impossible, man. Those two things cannot collide and start giving birth to biological, living things like this. Neutrons and ions cannot, element or protons and neutrons cannot come together and make a very big explosive boom. And you can't see this miraculous, this amazing physique we stand in front of you like a human being now. They talk like. People just don't understand. In fact, they don't know the people. Anyway, make I play the next video. Don't worry yourself. Make I not confuse you now. You understand? Make I play the next video. So, this what's this called? Okay, make I play this one before I press it.
Did I catch you again? You go on 6 months suspension. And you people need to know that thing you do, sometimes you tell them to stop. It's a drama, you should stop. Don't leave the keyboardist. When you start entering the deep, you don't need these guys. You need to see how heaven operates. I've been there 3 times. You don't see this nonsense. At that moment, everybody is on the floor. Including the 24 elders. You know what is shocking? At that moment, Jesus, who sits on the right side hand of God, comes down, he's on the floor, prostrated.
So now Jesus said they follow prostrate for. Okay, so now I just want to emphasize on the rebuke or the caution when they caution the drummer. I think that thing would have been done after the service. You call your drummer, Alpha, see. What you're doing is interrupting. No, they do it like that, or no, they do it like that. You don't caution him in front of it because I don't know. He might feel bad, and you expect him not to feel bad because the way they do things for church, nobody. You do something and you expect people to deal with it. Like I don't know. If I react to that thing now, then I'll come be the bad person. You understand? Not necessarily that he has to react. But if you say, if I do something again because I was expressing myself, and if you say, if I do that thing again, say you will give me suspension for 6 months, I will take that suspension before you give me out. You get? I will take on. I will not even take the suspension myself. I will expel myself. I will change church. You get? So there is a way to caution me, with respect. Tell me, say, oh, see, this is now correct. Say if you go correct me, not a caution as a matter of fact. Don't threaten me like say I don't do them on purpose. Like okay, except say I don't do them before, I don't do them before. Say you don't tell me before I still do them. You don't tell me before I still do them again. You understand? So I felt like okay, whether waiting in tell them is not out of place, but info do them after the service. Hey, come drummer, see this thing where you do so and so. No, they do it like that. This is how you do it. No, use me take preach. You've been to heaven 3 times. Okay, you don't see me now. We don't go fire now. That is that. So you've been to heaven 3 times. That one, another one. I really don't want to emphasize on that because me, I never go. And God bless the day I go. You understand? But all of us will still go. You understand? So that is that for that. And again, okay, let me play this one before I talk with you. I want to talk about,
we're
Christianity and the
having a fellowship around a place in Gowon Estate, and we're traveling.
This video go long. I tell you, Nasha, it go long, but I will split them. I will separate them. So.
We're very close, but something happened. I'll put it like that. I asked them to turn back and go to the house. On getting to the house, we're not expected to come back that early. It was me and my immediate younger brother, the only brother biologically I have. I don't know whether it is around. Is he around? Is he around? Please, if he's around, let him just wave his hand. Or maybe, I know you don't like showing yourself, but forgive me for now. Thank you. Please come forward. You recalled in that incident, when we got home and opened the door, what we saw broke me from that moment. It was a woman I married with another man in the house. You saw it with your eye?
Yes, yes.
Before he traveled abroad. How do I say this to the people? How do I say this to the church?
Buddy, now when you get to a level where you see some circumstances that are beyond you, you have to pray. That's why I say pray for leaders. Pray for them. Pray for them. Maybe I might be the first man of God doing this in this fashion. That is how I'm led to do it. And I want you to throw your stone at me, abuse me, insult me. I will receive it. But I want to stay alive, if not for you, for my destiny. I am a mother in the Lord. We met and we had a wonderful marriage. And before we start by checking our genotype. She was AA, I was AS. It's difficult for me to say, but I have to say it this way and stop at a particular point. And then we had our first daughter, a wonderful child, and eventually we discovered she was sickle cell anemia. You've seen me pray for people here with sickle cell anemia, and God has been doing miracles. I saw it as a battle and a challenge for me as your father, which is a trial of faith for me, which is not a problem. Not a problem at all. I embraced my daughter and we had good time in my family. And that's all. We flowed with my wife and everything was okay. And then discovered in the course of time that she was actually AS. No problem. It was not a battle. But one thing led to another thing. Something happened, which I don't want to go into those details. And what happened is what will make a man to divorce his wife. Scripturally, I had the backing for that. I had to cover it up to make sure that my marriage moved with your mother.
So I guess you saw what he just did here, saying that something happened. He didn't go explicit, but basically.
God, actually, you understand? Men of God are not men of God. I really like when they call myself men of God. If I call myself men of God, and I don't know what it will be. You understand? Nobody called you to this. Like, men of God are not being called to whatever they are doing. Put it upon yourself. Nobody send you message. So I see you guys are motivational speakers, as inspirational speakers. You are meant to edify people. You are meant to lift people's spirit. Like you are meant to, encourage. Your work not just to encourage people. You understand? In the hardship or in the troubles of everyday's activities, you're just meant to encourage people. Nothing more, nothing less. But when I don't use Bible now, they manipulate people. That's just what you do. You understand? So, Ogami now, here, Mr. Charles Okafor and this other guy now, whatever they are doing, you understand? Whatever embarrassment they are bringing to the, and other churches need to feel calm. Nobody is a head of a church where you say, okay, I'm calling you to order. You are not supposed to be. Everybody there, I see churches as institutions. I see them as like you call it, if you like, call them business, but I see them as institutions for making money. You understand? And this cuts across all churches, even your church, even your favorite church. Say, if I don't want to know your favorite church, your God of faith, I don't want to know your God of faith. Say now, all of them are the same thing. All are the same thing because let me break it down to you now. This is the only reason why I don't go to church. When Jesus Christ died, yes, in the Bible. Because you get you actually understand Bible these days, you understand? You have to read it with your spirit, you understand? You get you actually understand Bible. So when Jesus Christ, okay, before I talk when Jesus Christ died, when Jesus Christ was sitting at a well, when a Samaritan woman came to fetch water, Jesus Christ asked for water to drink. The woman come, they ask him, how you would they ask me for water? You know, so to know their line, you understand? Jesus Christ told us, okay, you don't even know who they ask you for water. You don't say you know who they talk with you, they talk. So in the midst of their conversation, the woman was like, okay, you are saying that okay, our forefathers, you get the way they worship back in those days. People they worship, some they worship for temple and some they worship for mountain. So the woman that was now telling Jesus, okay, people are now, our forefathers, our people are worshiping in the mountains and in so and so place, but when people they tossing are from Jerusalem now they worship. Jesus Christ come tell them say, time they come when people no go either worship for Jerusalem or the mountain. The mountain and the Jerusalem are church. These your institutions. Yes. These your institutions now. The temple, your Jerusalem, and your mountain. So now where they will come they worship, they don't scatter.